want check in with you now. Wanna still there? The vibe still nice? Let me hear you say power. Alright, uno there with we. So comrades, me forward from a place named East Kingston. I don't know who they are. One of whom St. Thomas native. The connection boss. The man himself from out of East Kingston and Port Royal. Our next minister for energy. I want to make welcome. Let me hear it. For our MP, comrade Philip Piani Paulwell.
Tag in the ear. Everybody jump, put your fist in the ear. Move to the left and put your flag up in the ear. Move to the right and put your fist up in the ear. Oh yeah. Brrr, bang be dum. Yeah,
I feel at home tonight. Comrade Party Leader, I greet you. Our chairpersons, our two candidates, comrades on the platform, comrades all, good evening, St. Thomas. I was born at the Princess Margaret Hospital, the most modern hospital at the time of my birth. Party leader, I was coming here tonight, minding my own business, and I passed by my constituency office. And I see a pile of people. So I ask, what wrong? Them want to come and St. Thomas too. East Kingston, people, pick up yourself at the back. But comrades, let me start firstly by paying tribute to my party leader. I have said it before, that he is the best legislator that we have had in the history of our parliament. But I also want to say that the party leader, like all of us, we believe in the institution called the People's National Party. And I want to big up the party leader for the work that he has done in rebuilding our party and making us a united force this time to take on the JLP. And like Fenton, I am also 100% behind Comrade Rosemary Shaw to take Eastern St. Thomas. And likewise, I am also 100% beside the former mayor, Comrade Hubert Williams, to take Western St. Thomas. Time come, time come, time come. My proudest time as a man from St. Thomas was when Fergie and Tony controlled the parish. I used to big up my chest and walk out the place, me are from St. Thomas. Not so nice these days. Not so nice these days. So I want, when September comes, for the parish to be returned to the People's National Party. And we have many reasons for that. There's a reason why they can't call election, you know. There is a fundamental reason Comrade Bunting dealt with some. But I believe the reason why them can't call elections because they know that people are not happy. People are unhappy. People are upset because time hard, time rough. It's the first term party leader that I see so many people coming to my constituency office asking me for help, for food, for food. So you are suffering. And among the many reasons you are suffering is also because the price of electricity is too high. Fenton will tell you that Sister P had commissioned me, if we had formed the government in 2016, to make sure that St. Thomas was the first parish to get 100% electrification. Nothing has happened since our time. And the price of electricity has moved almost doubled in the last 9.5 years. But all of a sudden, people start to talk about the high price of electricity. We have been talking about it since 2017. But recently I hear the minister So the price of electricity is too high. This is after 9 years in a government where they did absolutely nothing to change how electricity is generated, is transmitted and distributed in Jamaica. And comments, we brought the price down from 2012 to 2016 to about 23 cents, from 32 cents. And during the life of this government, every year we have been to Parliament to say this thing called electricity, you are not paying attention to it. It is the reason why so many things are so expensive and that you need to do some things. We brought to Parliament 3 years ago a resolution to deal with the amount of electricity theft we face in this country, because those of you who pay your electricity bill, every time you go to pay your bills, it's 20% of that you don't use. And there are our Jamaicans who use it because they can't afford it. And I put forward a resolution to address the problem 3 years now. And it's just all of a sudden we hear them talk about electricity. And comments, they're talking about JPSCO, the license. It's the same license that we had to deal with to bring down the price of electricity in 2016, you know. Today, the minister is saying that give him 2 years in going to deal with the JPSCO license. And I asked him the question, why wait for 2 years? If you believe that the license needs to be changed, why don't you call in the JPSCO people as we did? Remember when we only had cable and wireless as a monopoly? You remember that many years ago? We called in cable and wireless and say, you have 40 more years in your license. But we can't live with one telephone company alone. We have to introduce competition. So I'm saying to the minister, if you believe that that is the solution to high electricity prices, why wait for 2 more years? Why are you playing politics at this time with the future of the country? Comrades, we want to ensure that you have your own ability to generate your electricity. So Fenton, one of the things we're going to be doing is to use micro facilities, micro solar generating facility to provide electricity to those communities that don't have it today. And we're going to also enable those of you who wish to generate your own electricity using what God has given us, the sun. Thank you, Father. We are going to use solar to make sure that the price of electricity can be generated by you. But you know what is so disheartening? And it's a part of this ribbon cutting thing. Recently the government go and announce that they're going to reduce GCT on electricity. But it's a 3-card trick, because there are some persons who weren't paying GCT at all. Those who use 150 kilowatt hours of electricity per month. The government slapped on a 7% GCT on them, and then decide that because it's election time, they're going to give them a subsidy. And then don't say how long the subsidy is going to last. But worse than that, those people who are the poorest, who use prepaid facility to have electricity, for the first time, without any subsidy, those persons today have to pay 7% GCT on their electricity. And that, I believe, is a wicked act by a wicked government. And we're going to have to change that, Comrade Leader. So as we look forward to the date, and he's running out of time, you know. He's running out of time. We can almost tell you which day it has to be. Yes, I know you want it tomorrow, but it'll come. It has to happen sooner than later. And I want to make sure that the parish of my birth, this parish, will give us true love. True love. From the east, true love. I want to say, Comrade Hubert Williams, the next Member of Parliament for Western St. Thomas. And I want to see the lovely Rose. I love her, you see. The next member of parliament for Eastern St. Thomas. Comrades, I shall return. One love, one heart.